Hi guys, welcome back. I hope that y'all are all having an amazing day today. This video is going to be really fun, but also I'm really scared to make this. I've had this video idea for a pretty long time, but I'm scared that it's gonna put me in a reading slump, so hopefully it doesn't. I've said in numerous videos that I am not the biggest Emily Henry fan. Her books don't hit for me like it does to other people. So I wanted to make this video and reread some of the books that I read by her that I didn't like in the past to see if I like them now. You know, everyone's taste changes over the years, and so I'm hoping that maybe rereading them now that I like them a little bit more. I read these books when I first got back into reading it was towards like the end of 2022, maybe the very beginning of 2023. But I'm gonna reread the first two books that I read by her, which I just did not like, and that is Beach Read and People We Meet on Vacation. Obviously Beach Read is one of her most like well-known books, and people really like this book, and so I was so sad that I did not like this when I read it. I think I gave it 3 stars. It's not that I just didn't like it, it was neutral. Like I didn't love it, didn't hate it. I never thought about this book after I read it. And then same with this one, but this one I liked just a little bit less than Beach Read. It was just, I don't know, I just could not like the characters in this book at all. Like, just could not connect with them. So we're gonna reread both of these books, see if I like them this time around. I am really scared though, because I have never reread a book in this like era of my reading. I've reread the Harry Potter series and some other series in my past, but like in the last 2 or 3 years, I've never reread a book more than one time. And then adding on that, like I'm rereading books that I didn't particularly like the first time, I'm just a little scared. So hopefully this doesn't put me in a reading slump, but we're gonna start with Beach Read. I feel like if I'm gonna like one out of the two, it's gonna be this one again. So we're gonna start with this one. Hopefully I like it this time around, and yeah, please don't come for me, guys. Everyone likes different authors, different types of books, and trust me, I'm hoping I like this book. Like I want to like Emily Henry. And also I will say, I have read Happy Place and I liked Happy Place the most. That was a really good book to me. So I still need to read A Funny Story and Book Lovers. I think that's her other one. But yeah, we're gonna reread these two in this video. And yeah, I hope that I like them this time around, and I hope that you guys enjoy this video. It is a couple hours later. I've obviously taken a shower, but I'm now on page 36, which didn't really read a lot earlier. I was honestly getting distracted by the storm. It was storming so bad, and I thought a tree was going to blow over onto my car. So I didn't get a lot of reading done because, I don't know, I was just anxious. But I feel like I haven't honestly read enough yet to be able to like compare this read to my first read. I don't really remember what I felt for like the beginning of the book the first time I read it. I don't know, the book is just like, it's good, it's okay. It's not like I'm not reading this right now and being like, oh my god, I'm in love with this book, which obviously I didn't do the first time either, but I'm also again just not like hating the book. Like it's good, it's there, it's average. I don't know, it is weird rereading a book. Since I started my reading journey again I think it was like at the end of 2022, or maybe it was the end of 2021, but I don't think that in this new like current reading journey, I don't think I've reread a book. I've not obviously, y'all don't know this, but I have reread the Harry Potter series like multiple times in my life. Like I've probably reread that whole series 3 times, but like I said, in this current era of reading, I don't think I've reread any books, so this is kind of weird for me. I do remember every scene that's happened so far. Like I remember her going to Pete's and like the party going on at Gus's, you know, when she first goes to the beach house. Like I remember all of these things happening, but I don't know. I just don't think I've read enough yet. What chapter is this? I'm on chapter 4, so I'm gonna try to keep reading. It's only 6 o'clock, so I'm gonna try to make it like close to page 100. And I feel like by then I'll be able to tell like if I'm starting to like the book more. But yeah, I'm gonna keep reading, and I'll either talk to you guys tonight or tomorrow, depending on how far I get. I am now 125 pages into Beach Read, and I don't want to jinx anything yet, but I am honestly really liking it, like a lot more than the first time. I can already tell. I'm connecting with the characters a lot more. It's weird because I remember most of the things that are happening in the book, but I'm still getting excited to like turn the page and see what happens next. It's a weird feeling knowing that like, you know what's going to happen, but you still like want to see what's on the next page. But I just don't want to put the book down. And I feel like I'm reading it kind of fast. I'm like a third of the way through, maybe halfway, or not halfway, but like almost halfway. But yeah, I can feel it. Like I'm liking this more than I did the first time, and I'm so happy about that. Like I want to take from this book better emotions than the first time that I read it. I want to be able to talk about this book in a positive way and just do all the things. So I'm really happy. I'm like actually so happy that I'm liking this. And I don't think it's gonna put me in a reading slump. I don't want to eat my words at the end of the book, but I don't think it's going to. So I'm gonna go sit outside. It's like 70 degrees. I'm gonna take this jacket off. I don't know why I'm wearing this, honestly. And we're gonna go read, and I will talk to you guys in a little bit. It is a couple days later. I have finished Beach Read, and I wanted to talk to y'all about my thoughts. I wrote down some thoughts that I had on it that I want to go over, but real quick, I actually finished this book either yesterday or the day before that, but I did not pick up the camera. I have not picked up the camera in probably 3 days because my car and my boyfriend's car was hit by a drunk woman while it was sitting in our parking lot. I will be telling the full story in my like weekly vlog that I've been doing lately. That'll be up in like a couple days after this video. But yeah, was literally sitting here on the couch. My car is just innocently sitting in the parking lot, which I could like see it. Like I park right in front of my balcony, and yeah, a drunk woman hit mine and my boyfriend's car. And my boyfriend's car is probably totaled. So that's why I have not talked to y'all. I have been pretty stressed out. So now I can finally talk to y'all about this. So to start off, I ended up loving this book way more than the first time that I read it. I think that, well, I'll tell y'all my rating at the end. It's not the end of the video, but after I finish telling y'all why I liked this book now. So there's 3 points that I want to go over that I wrote down. The first one being that I forgot how old they are in this. They're a lot older than I remember them being. So when I first read the book, I was 22. And was that why maybe I didn't connect with the characters? Because they're like, I think January is like 29, 28, 29, and Gus is like 33, which when I found that out, I was like, I do not remember them being this old. I thought they were like my age, like 24, 25, 26-ish. No, like late 20s, early 30s. So that threw me for a loop. Is that why maybe I like the book more now? Because, well, I will say that I feel like I did connect to their emotions a little more, or like the stuff that they were dealing with and feeling. I'm only 2 years older than when I first read the book, but I feel like that may contribute to why I liked it a little bit more. Like I understood why they felt the way they felt a little bit more, I feel like, if that makes any sense. And that goes into just really like the second thing. Like I feel like I connected to them a whole lot more in this one, but I think that's because maybe I understand their circumstances a little bit more now. Like I understand that better, which sounds so stupid because like I said, I'm only 2 years older than when I first read this, but yeah, I feel like I connected with them a lot more. I don't know, I really liked it. Because I did not pick up the camera for a few days, I have already started People We Meet on Vacation, and I'm only 32 pages in, so not very far. I started this yesterday, and I can already tell right away, I'm not even joking, 32 pages in, that I'm not connecting with the characters as much. And like I said in the beginning, I did like that book more than this book the first time that I read them. Like this one just did not hit for me, even though I still rated this 3 stars, but that was back before I started doing like 3.25, 3.5, 3.75. So like, I feel like now if I was rating this, but I was reading it for the first time, this would have been maybe like a 3, and that would have been like a 3.5 or something. What I'm trying to say is that I can already tell that I'm still liking this book less already than this. Like I'm just not connecting with the characters, but I'm not going to judge a book by the first 32 pages. I'm going to keep reading. I definitely remember less about this book than I did Beach Read, so I kind of feel like I honestly am rereading this for the first time. I remember like the premise, like I know that it's like a rekindling friendship going on vacation again, but I don't remember where they go. I don't remember like all the details. So I'm basically rereading this for the first time again. I did read this in bed this morning, which I will put that little clip in there after this clip, but yeah, we're reading this. This is the second book. My guess, I should have done a guess, or I don't honestly remember if I did. I should have done a guess for that, but I'm guessing that I'm going to be rating this maybe around a 3.5 this time. I will see if it's true, but I've been rambling for almost 8 minutes, so I'm going to stop right here and keep reading, but I will talk to you guys in a little bit. I just realized that I've been matching with this book all day in my orange shirt, but guys, I am 139 pages into this book and I am having a really difficult time. I'm not liking this book. I honestly feel like it's worse than the first time that I read it. I'm so sorry to anyone who loves this book. I did some research, and from what I have personally seen, this seems to be the least favorite out of all of her books, so that makes me feel a little bit better. But the first time that I read this, I gave it 3 stars, and I am not vibing with this. I cannot get into it, do not like the characters. I cannot get into it. And I was hating reading it so much that I looked up to see if the audiobook was on Spotify, which it was. So I've been listening to the last few chapters on audiobook, and it's helping a little bit to get through it. And like I'm almost halfway through, so like I'm making my way through it, but I am almost wanting to DNF this book, and I'm just like, what's the point? Like if I DNF it, so what? I've already read the book, you know, like I'm just not vibing with it. I'm gonna keep trying to read it. It's not like so bad yet that I want to DNF it, but it might be there soon. So I don't even know what it is about the book that I don't like. I really don't. Like, I think the premise is cool, but it's crazy to me how sometimes you just literally don't get the right vibe. Like, I literally cannot connect with the characters, and I don't even know why, because I can't think of anything that's wrong with them. Like, it's not cringy, and it's not, I don't know. I really don't know, but I'm feeling either the same or worse about this book than I did the first time, so that's not good. But even if I don't end up liking this book, or funnily enough, if I even end up rating this worse than I did the first time I read it, at least Beach Read came out better than the first time. That's what I'm trying to keep in mind. But yeah, this book feels like it's honestly just dragging on, and I'm not vibing with this. So I'm gonna honestly keep listening to the audiobook while I do some cleaning and maybe take my dog for a walk. But other than that, I am just not liking this. So sorry if you love this book. If it's your favorite book, help me, because I just cannot get into it. But I'm gonna keep reading. It's about to start pouring here in the next like hour. It's already getting really cloudy out, but it's way too hot to be sitting outside already. Like, I think that I'm done for the year sitting outside reading. So I'm just gonna sit on the couch, read a little bit longer, and I will let you guys know if the book gets any better. I finished it, guys. I finally freaking finished it. I think the last time I talked to y'all, I was somewhere around page 130, and I was not vibing with the book at that point. I did not like it, was not connecting with the characters. Although I still did not end up connecting with the characters like that, the book did end up getting better in my opinion the more I read on, like later in the book. I don't know. I still just did not, I feel like I didn't really feel any different from when I read it the first time. And so with that being said, I think that this book is going to stay at 3 stars, which is what I rated it the first time. Whenever I wasn't liking the book, I was like, oh no, what if I finish the book and have to lower the rating like below 3 stars? But it ended up getting just a little bit better. I think that one reason why I was not liking the book at one point is because I was not very fond of the current point of view. Once they got back together, they just were not vibing at first, and it was kind of awkward, and I wasn't liking the story at first. So if you don't know, this book does go back and forth between current day, and then in between each current day chapter, it goes back in time, but as the book goes forward, like the years get closer. So like it starts current time, and then it's like 12 years ago, back to current time, then 11 years ago, current time 10 years ago, like that, up until like current time again. So there were some point of views, like some time periods that I just was not liking their story, and I'm guessing maybe that's why I didn't like it at first, but the story did get just a little bit better. So I think it's gonna stay at a 3 stars. And with that being said, this video is also over. I'm so happy that I finally made this video. Like I said, I have probably had this video idea for like 6 months, but I've been so scared to do it just because I thought that maybe rereading books that I wasn't a fan of would put me in a reading slump, which I was scared that this one was going to do, but I don't think they did. I need to read another book to see if I'm still in the reading mood, but I don't think that they did. And I'm happy that we did come out with a success, because I did raise Beach Read's rating to a 4 stars when the first time I read it, it was only a 3. So that was a success. I'm honestly still so happy about that, guys. I'm so happy that I can now talk better about Beach Read to people. Honestly, do not know if I will recommend this book to people. Like, if you're gonna read it, but maybe don't go out of your way to get this book. I just was not for me. But Beach Read I will definitely be recommending. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know down in the comments what you think of Emily Henry. Be nice. Don't like bully me or other people for not liking it, because I do feel like I am in the minority of people when it comes to what I think about Emily Henry. But let me know what your favorite Emily Henry book is, maybe one that you don't like as much, or just let me know what you thought of the 2 books that I read in this video. And with that being said, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to like and subscribe, and follow me on Instagram. The link is always down below. I'm trying to get better about posting on there. And yeah, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and yeah, love you, and I will see you in the next one.